Two things Prophet TB Joshua should have done before his death. This video is my opinion of two things Prophet TB Joshua should have done before his death.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is the first time you're coming to my channel to see my videos, please support me by subscribing to this channel. And if you have been coming to my channel to see my videos, I pray may the good Lord bless and reward you abundantly.
Death is inevitable and many people don't prepare for it. People hardly prepare for death because they don't know when it will come. Death takes many people unaware. While some people died suddenly by accidents or illness when they are still young and active, others die at a very mature and old age. The death of Prophet TB Joshua came sudden on the 5th day of June. He was said to have died after preaching in the church the previous day. No doubt, Prophet TB Joshua was one of the most powerful and successful prophets in the world and in our generation. His church, the Synagogue Church of All Nations, is among the largest churches in Africa. It is on record that what Prophet TB Joshua had achieved in about 40 years in the ministry, some preachers and pastors cannot achieve it in 100 years. Before his death, he was among Africa's richest pastors. He was a popular philanthropist, a powerful preacher, and a deliverer. He saved many families from death and poverty, and even the powers of darkness. TB Joshua's achievements will remain evergreen for many years to come. Looking at all of this, he must have died a successful and fulfilled man. During TB Joshua's time in the ministry, he was reported to have trained about 5 men who are known as the 5 wise men. They were the prophets that were very close to him, just like the 12 apostles were close to Jesus. It is believed that these 5 wise men were anointed like their master, and they had done powerful miracles. But despite TB Joshua's spiritual and physical accomplishments, he seems to have failed to do 2 important things before his death. One of the things I think Prophet TB Joshua should have done before his death was penning down the name of someone who would succeed him after his departure. TB Joshua was known to talk about his death using prophetic themes. He was reported to have said to the congregation that even if God revealed to him when he would die, he would not tell them directly. Instead, he said he would use good language to say it in a way that they would understand after he is gone. As a man of God and someone who is very close to God and have been hearing from God, it is possible that God had told him about his death. If God had told him about his death, he should have prepared and wrote down the name of someone that would succeed him after his death. But this did not appear to take place because a couple of days after the death of TB Joshua, there were controversies about who would step into his shoe and take over his legacy. In this regard, there was a rumor that the church elders had appointed his wife, Evelyn Joshua, to take over the legacy, to take over the church. But this rumor was later debunked by the church leaders. This means that the church is yet to have a leader, even few weeks after the demise of Prophet T.B. Joshua. Secondly, he should have chosen where he would have been buried after his death. We all recall that a few days after he died, there were controversies over where he would be buried. While the chief of his hometown wanted him to be buried at home, his family kicked against it. However, it was resolved after his family agreed to bury him at his church at Ikotun in Lagos State. The big question that remains unanswered is, where would Prophet T.B. Joshua have wished to be buried? The lesson here for all pastors is that they should make sure they write their own will, indicating who will take over them and where they wish to be buried after death. I think this will save their families and church members the conflict of interest that may arise after they are gone. Alright guys, what do you think about this story? Do you agree with these points? Or do you have anything to say? Make use of the comment section below and I will respond accordingly. Thank you.